Hi, my name is Adriana Martinez, and for my capstone project, I am doing women's soccer at California Baptist University. The women's soccer team stood out to me because I feel that college athletes have a harder time being successful and promoting themselves and being able to be successful. Well, the Lady Lancers pray before and after each game, which brings unification, which is important. It's a team bonding moment, and it also brings God in your life. In order to be successful, you must be able to pray together and do things together as a team. The women's soccer at CBU is stressful. It's no joke. The ladies have to prove that they are just as good as the males. They have to still perform well as a student. They have to travel, have practice games, winning, social life, family, and religious requirements, personal religious beliefs. They have contracts with their coaches and school, and they have to have their personal life. Well, in their daily life with these young women, they have to have a morning workout, academic schedule, chapel, practice, dinner, study hall, gym. Their free time consists of very little time. Studying, personal hygiene, bedtime, and they start all over. They have to really practice time management. Competition in today's world is stressful enough. Competition is between two rival teams, whether it be one person to two people or 12 and 12. So the act of competition is using an event to win a goal or a trophy against rivals. According to Weinberger, winning is limited because one side always loses. Well, in this case, yes, on the team, there's no ties. One loses and one wins, which means that everyone's going to go through life feeling like, yes, I won, I did it, or I failed, and now I'm depressed and I'm getting stressed out, and I don't feel like I'm going to be able to win a competition again, or if I can put my best foot forward. So winning and failing have tremendous effects on both sides. Competition for Lady Lancers. When I went to see their practices, they seemed happy-go-lucky. They had their A and their B team. They practiced and they scrimmaged against each other. They were calm. They were memorizing their scenarios, and they were doing great. But on competition day, it seems like their practice still helped them, but they were making mistakes still because they wanted to win so bad. They were overpassing. They were missing their goals. They were missing their corner kicks, and they seemed stressed out. And then their anxiety came just from the game day, from being calm at practice. The game stress, you could feel the stress and tension. And they're on their home fields. They wanted to prove that they were doing great. Being positive is the best motivation. You have to be positive and you have to motivate yourself. There's no I in team. Everyone wants to work together. According to Weinberger, having a team cooperation within a team leads to more success in winning. That's true. When you work together, you can succeed. Like praying together, you're going to succeed in life. Practicing together, you'll do better. Winning together as a team, you're going to have a great morale. Even if you lose together, everyone can still build themselves back up and work together as a team to build themselves up. Stress of losing causes all kinds of anxiety. These ladies, when they were stressing out about winning, they forgot to realize their teammates' strengths and weaknesses, which hurt them. Cooperating isn't just about sports, it's about everyday life, whether it be school, lab, teammates, work. Everyone has to work together to make goals happen. And if your goal isn't happening, this leads to social anxiety and disappointments. Well, there are many factors that lead up to anxiety. There's stress, failing academics, not your social life's not going good, you're gaining weight, your grades aren't good, and the pressure to succeed. Not cooperating with yourself to say it's okay if you don't win is bad. And then not cooperating with your team, letting them help you out, isn't great either. According to Weinberger, athletes with less stress or anxiety do better within games. So the Lady Lancers were overstressing things because they wanted to win that first goal, and they kept missing the goal. They kept overpassing. You can see number 18 is going after the ball, but I can't see quite the number over there. I believe it's 12 is kicking the ball out of her way. She had high expectations, expecting this Lancer lady to be there. Motivation. There's two kinds: intrinsic and eccentric. Intrinsic is self-motivation, which helps the athlete motivate from within. They're like, you know what, I set myself a goal and I can do this, which is really great. If you can motivate yourself, you can succeed. In this goal, the ladies are motivating themselves like, yes, I got that goal, but number 23 on the rival team looks depressed because she missed blocking the ball. So that leads to the bad side of competition of failure, not being able to come back from that, losing morale. Then there's extrinsic motivation, which is congratulations. As we see the goalie, she's getting congratulated for blocking those balls and helping win this amazing game. And you can see the excitement on their faces. She's like, yeah. Well, in my personal belief, I believe that you should have both. You should be able to motivate yourself and get a pat on the back saying, hey, you know what, you did a great job. A great coach will never tell you to go out and win, but they will say, do your best, and that's all I can ask you. If you've done your best, then I know you tried your hardest. Outcome goals. Well, outcome goals are about having a major goal, such as like winning a tournament, a game, or winning a series. Well, outcome goals are there to help the athletes keep one mind going. So for my population goals, I chose for my girls to work on their corner kicks because they were missing those, and to have more precise kicking goals and passing to each other. Because if you can pass better, you can get those corner kicks in. Also, next we have performance goals. Performance goals are goals that are meant for achieving goals within a team, not for so much competitors. So this means that they're almost achievable and they're controlled, and the coach will set these. They're goals to help you bring hope to you and not be set up for failure. So the Lady Lancers soccer team, I want them to run a mile in 5 minutes because I think they need to keep the cardio up. And if they can keep that cardio up, maybe they can keep up with each other and not miss so many passes. Second, I believe the Lady Lancers should be able to kick from half field and still do some corner kicks. For process goals, this is more of individual goals, so like more like an intrinsic goal or intrinsic motivation. The goals are set so that athletes has a few things personally they want to work on. So for team striker Martinez, which we saw a picture earlier, I want her to hold for 2 seconds before she starts striking, and then focus on the other striker practicing back and forth so they can be on the same mindset. And then if they get that 5 minute mile in, they're going to be able to keep up with each other. And that'll be a strong defense. My second goal would be for the goalie to hold a squat for 4 seconds, then jumping to catch the ball. If this is done, she'll be able to jump higher and hold. Sometimes she was jumping a little too quick, and then that's when goals went past her. Finally, as you see here, these Lady Lancers are not perfect, but they sure do try really hard. I enjoyed watching them this season. They work really hard together to improve. I saw all their goals being met, even though I didn't personally talk to the coach, but I can see that they were working on their corner kicks, kicking from midfield, and trying to keep up with each other. They prayed together, they ate together, they congratulated each other. They were really a sisterhood. And in team unification, that's important. Not only as female athletes, but as male athletes and anything you do in life. I feel like the Lady Lancers were harder on themselves because they used their minds more. They weren't so as aggressive as the males, and they were able to, I guess, work easier, not harder. Once they were able to not focus so much on losing or winning, they were able to cover more ground and not miss passes and were able to do corner kicks. So here's my references, and I hope you enjoy my presentation. Thank you very much.